Hello, everyone, and good morning. Welcome to our live feed update for January 29th. I'm your host, Taryn Armstrong, and with me today is Jenny. How you doing, Jenny?
I'm great, Taryn. I'm so glad to be back doing these for Celebrity Big Brother 2. And yeah, I'm excited.
Yes, we are here to update you on everything that happened yesterday on the live feeds for Celebrity Big Brother 2. And we got some before eviction stuff, and we've got some after eviction stuff to talk about.
Yeah, feeds were down for because of the live show and the live veto and eviction. Feeds were off for a big portion of like the midday, but stuff earlier in the day and then late or early morning, depending on how you look at it.
Yes. So here we go. Let's get into this crazy, not that crazy, unfortunately, house.
I mean, depends on what your definition of crazy is. There's
That's
definitely
true.
crazy.
There's some very disappointing. I was in such disbelief that I had to tweet it out to make sure that this is really a thing that happened. So wait for that. So Natalie and Lolo are going to be talking early in the day. This is before the eviction. They have agreed to take out Tamar if over Dina if Ryan or Joey end up winning the veto. So Tamar was going to be the person evicted if Joey ended up winning that veto in the episode, or if Ryan had been picked and won the veto. However, they do recognize that it seems like Kato wants Dina to stay because he's closer to Dina than they are, and that Dina would come after them before she came after him or Tom. So they recognize that, but they're still willing to let Tamar go first.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lose-lose situation last night. Like I'm still not quite over it. I didn't want to lose Ryan, and getting rid of Tamar would have sucked too. I mean, they are definitely acknowledging that Dina is less good for their game than Tamar, but it seems that they're still willing to I mean, cut that fat from this supposed girls alliance that isn't even really an alliance. It's just those two, but
Yeah, I mean, I too was feeling like, oh man, I definitely don't want to lose Ryan, but I also don't want to lose Tamar. This really is a lose-lose situation. But I'll say this: at least Ryan would have competed in the HOH competition. We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
we're gonna wait for this.
So Lolo and Tom and Kato have a conversation. There's a whole mess happening where Tamar at one point told the women that Dina was not going to use the veto if she won, and that in order to protect Ryan and Joey, she's not going to use the veto so that they can't be backdoored. And so Lolo, she goes and tells Tom and Kato, and Kato's like, "What? No, that's not true. We need to go talk to Dina and make sure that she does use the veto." And Tom is just like, "Well, if she doesn't use the veto, we'll just vote her out." And Kato's like, "No. And he's like, "Well, if she doesn't use the veto," he's like, "She is going to use the veto." "Yeah, but if she doesn't use the veto." "No, but we're going to tell her to use the veto." And Tom is just like, "Well, no, don't talk to her. Don't tell her. Let her decide her own fate." If she wants to not use the veto, let's just vote her out. So they're talking about that. They end up talking to Dina, and they say, "Hey, we've heard that you might not use the veto." And she's like, "What? Why would I not use the veto? That doesn't make any sense." So they're like, "Okay, good." Dina's pissed. She's like, "I can't believe that." She said a swear word. I don't remember what it was, but she was like, "Oh, I can't believe I just swore." She was very mad.
I mean, Dina is playing the game a little bit. She does at least have the game instinct of use the veto on yourself.
Yeah, and it's again to Dina's credit,